Hello, my name is Kevin Burdick, and today I'm going to be running you through a specific type of golf shot. I started playing golf about 10 years ago or so. Played in high school. I was able to letter for 3 years there, and then I actually was lucky enough to receive many scholarship offers to go play. But I decided to go to a specific college for my teaching degree. So now I just kind of play golf for fun, and that's what I believe it's about. Uh, Today it's going to be a shot called the bump and run. The bump and run is a shot used around the green, mainly when it's just off the fringe. The fringe is the short grass right outside the green. It's basically like a putt because one of the main points of golf is whenever you can putt it, you putt it. You want that ball on the ground, running out true. That's how you're going to improve your strokes. You're going to take a few strokes off with the bump and run. First part of the bump and run is you use an 8-iron. That's what I have here because we want just a little bit of loft, so we can get it up in the air, but still run out true. Bump and run, you always say 1/3 air time, 2/3 roll out. That's as close to a putt, as we like to get. So if we just start out with the grip, a lot of people, you can just use your regular grip. I do an interlocking grip. Of course, we have the baseball, the overlap, and then we have the interlocking. For the bump and run, I go ahead and use that. A lot of people have different grips for putting styles. If you want to do that, that's fine, because essentially what we want to do is we want to keep just a good putting stroke. Keep your upper body square here. This is all shoulder movement is what this. It's bad to get a lot of wrist action in the shot, especially in putting. You know that too. So that's why I like to keep the interlocking grip. Make sure we keep this left arm square. And like I said, it's 1/3 air time, 2/3 roll out. So basically, we see a lot of players when they get around the green, they pull out their sand wedge and they try to fly it right to the pin and stop it there. They see it on TV, so they think they can do it. That's great and all when the shots call for it. Say I've got uh, 15 yards to the green, it turns more to a pitch. That's when the sand wedge comes in. But if you're 3 yards off the green and you've got a 30-footer to the flag, there's too much room for air when you use your sand wedge. You could scroll it and it goes all the way across the green, or you catch it thin and you don't even get it there. With this bump and run, it's essentially, you've got a bigger sweet spot on this 8-iron here, and a lot more room for air. So when we take this stroke, remember it's just like a putting stroke, and what I like to do is I like to picture a spot out on the green that's 1/3 of the way from the flag, and that's where I want that ball to land. So if you can do that, that's essentially what you want to do. Now say you've got, maybe 40 foot, 50 foot, say a big green, then I like to jump down to a 7-iron. That's even more run out, and that's going to be pretty close to a putt. The bump and run's good. Say you're on the fringe, say you have a sprinkler head, right in front. Well, normally you want to putt it when you're on the fringe, but you can't obviously putt it over the sprinkler head. So that's when this bump and run really comes into play. Works real nice going over that. So if you can remember, when we start out, we want this club face to stay square through the shot. Okay, we don't need any rotation as in a full swing. You know, we want that square back, square forward. Okay. And the way I do that is I like to make sure this left wrist doesn't break down on the full shot. Okay. I like to keep that square with the club face. That's going to stay square. Okay. So if you can remember the main parts of the bump and run, it's 1/3 air, 2/3 roll. You can even read the greens when you're doing that for the rollout, just like a putt. So if you can remember those key ideas and use the bump and run, you'll save a few shots off the golf game.